Hello everyone, I have mentioned in my previous video that I'm not able to put long format videos for the past 2 months due to the hay fevers issues with me. The hay fever is one of the thing that happens in UK during the start of summer because of high pollen. Pollen is nothing but when the spring starts, a lot of trees and the flowers all will be sprouting with new flowers and then leaves. When the flowers comes up, the pollen in the flowers will spread in the air and it will create hay fever. Hay is nothing but the husk of the paddy or wheat crop, but here hay fever is more of a pollen related. High level of pollens in the air will create lot of issues, and this pollen fever or hay fever will come to anyone at any time of the age. For me, I am being in UK for more than 10 years. I have this pollen issue or hay fever issue for the past 2 years. But in UK you have lot of areas, grassland, lot of open places with grass. So that is one of the reason. And also you have lot of trees in the town itself. And in the spring, once the flowers comes, the pollen starts spreading. So there are different type of pollen. You have grass pollen, tree pollen, and sometimes it also have the flower pollen added to that one. So in the weather report in UK during this end of spring and early summer or throughout summer, there will be a forecast of pollen. So yes, the weather forecast will contain the level of pollen on a particular day, so that the hay fever sufferers will make sure they are not going out or they are taking this proper medication. So what are the symptoms of hay fever? So hay fever has many symptoms. Some people have all these symptoms, some people have only few of the symptoms. So itchy eyes, runny eyes, so you'll start itching your eyes, so that it will be sometimes feeling very irritated, or sometimes you're feeling good but you cannot stop itching your eyes. That's one thing. And watery eyes, that's another symptom. And you have blocked nose, runny nose, and then you have more sneezing and itchy nose. These are the symptoms. And also you have a lot of cough because of the sinus, which creates a lot of mucus. You have blocked nose, runny nose, all those symptoms. So this hay fever is not a disease. It's not created by a bacteria or a virus. It is the body's resistance to this pollen, thinking that this pollen is kind of a bacteria or a virus, and it starts reacting by pushing this out by runny nose, sneezing, and through mucus, all those things. So what happens is people will go for a hay fever medication which is available off the counter. In the sense, no need to have prescription. There are a lot of companies, basic medicine, basic from 1 pound to 10 pounds, hi-fi or very top brand medicines are available, tablets available, nasal spray available, all those things available. So this will reduce the symptoms and then it will make you feel better. So I am using that on few days as nasal spray, and some of the medicines for hay fever will also create drowsiness. So check the medicine leaflet before you use that, if you're driving, and then if you're using a tablet which creates drowsiness, then it will not be good for driving. So hay fever season is something around end of April, May, June, July. So and some people can catch the hay fever at any point of time. There is no specific reason, no gene or no family history. Anyone can get hay fever. We don't know what is the reason, but it is not a disease. It's not created by a virus. So you don't need to go for any medical checkup, or you cannot prevent it. But one of the things you can do is you go out a lot and then make sure you have good open air, all those things. Don't restrict yourself in your house during this spring and the end of early summer period, so that you have a full your body is accustomed to all the situation, like outside, inside, to a farm or to a park with a lot of grassland. If you have this kind of regular visit of outside, inside, there is farms, to the park, and then to the places where you have a lot of trees, definitely you will not get hay fever. But this is not assured. During the hay fever season, the NHS, that is National Health Service, will get lot of people there because of this suffering, and NHS will only recommend these medicines which is off the counter, which is nasal spray or a tablet, or they are suggesting to wear face mask, which is also a good thing. So face mask will reduce the pollen entering into body. Wear the specs or glasses so that your eyes will not get watery or itchy. Those are the things they are saying. And other thing is, they'll say to close the door during the high pollen period, which is announced in the weather forecast. So that's also being suggested. So these are things you can follow. Medicine or mask wearing, specs, so that your eyes will not get impacted, and also closing your door during the sunny period, and during the high temperature, that is the temperature across 25 to 29, 30, the pollen will be high. Again, it's not high during October, November, because the flowers will convert into fruits, so that the period will come down, the level of pollen will come down gradually as the summer finishes. So this is not, hay fever is not one thing which will be staying for the whole year. It's only end of spring, and then maybe full of summer it will be there. But once the fruits, once the flowers got into fruits, and then reduction of grasses, a lot of companies are there to cut the grasses during this period. Even in the parks or in public parks, the local council will cut the grass regularly, so that the pollen will not increase and impact the nearby people living. So this is also they're doing. Hopefully this information helps. This is one of the reason I'm not able to put long videos for the past 2 months, because of blocked nose. My voice was not clear. Still, I'm not 100% out of hay fever. I would say still 20-25% still there, and that's the reason when I start recording video, I'll take sneezing, and then I get blocked nose, all those things. Hence I was not able to record a lot of long format videos. Going forward, I'll do that. Going forward, I'll record long format videos. Going forward, I'll start doing my regular thing, putting a lot of videos weekly. Hope this video helps you understand what is hay fever, what are the symptoms, what is the medication available, what are the things you can prevent it. And those who are come to UK, don't be afraid of hay fever. It might come, it may not come, we don't know. It's because the body's reaction. We don't know what the bodies will react. This is not a food allergy. This is an allergy to nature. This video about hay fever helps you. We'll see in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.